The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been asked to publicly renounce the pursuit of the sovereign state of Biafra as the first condition for his pardon. Now, I want to ask you, if Nnamdi Kanu renounces Biafra, has Biafra renounced him? If Nnamdi Kanu renounces Biafra, have Biafra renounced him? It is very easy to renounce your identity. It is very easy for one to renounce his identity. I can decide to undertake an affidavit, go through an oath, renounce my name, renounce my surname, or renounce everything that has to do with me. But does it change the fact that my mother is still my mother? The man who gave birth to me is still the man who gave birth to me. It doesn't change the fact. If you want to try as a woman, maybe, okay, as an Igbo woman, try getting married without the consent of your father. Try getting married without the consent of your father and see how your life will be. Even as a being, as a human, try maybe doing certain things without the consent of your parents. It is easy to renounce things that are alien to you, not things that are associated to you, not things that you are part of. It is just like it is easy to renounce religion, but you cannot renounce spirituality. That is how it is. Because this is what is part and parcel of you as a black, as an African. So how can you renounce an ideology? How can you renounce a spirit? How can you renounce something you were born into? Something that makes you, something that made you, something that formed you, something you possess. How many times do you need to understand that Biafra is an ideology, is a spirit? You can't kill it. This name went into extinction years back. It resurfaced again in 1967 to 1970. It went into extinction again. In the era of Nnamdi Kanu, it came back and it's been coming back. And look at it in this era. You've still been trying to fight this single ideology, this single spirit. You've been trying to fight it. What is the problem with this name? Why is this name giving you goosebumps? Why is this name giving you goosebumps every time? Why is this name giving you sleepless nights? Why is this name making you restless? Why do you feel so much hate for this name? Why do you always have nightmare whenever you come in contact with this name, Biafra? Why are you not always relaxed? Why do you have problem whenever the name is mentioned, Biafra? Why is it that it is easy for people to mention Oduduwa? People even name their kids Odua, Oduduwa. It is not a problem. You don't see any issue with that. The Northerners have Arewa Consultative Forum that government even have to fund. Government funds them. It is not a problem. Arewa Consultative Forum is not a problem. But whenever we mention Biafra, whenever you hear Biafra, you just come out as if it's a taboo, it's a crime. What is your problem? What is your obsession with this name? What is the problem you have with the name Biafra? What is the issue? And to tell you something, we will not stop. In fact, even our children, we start naming them Biafra. Yes, the name means come and partake. Biafra, come and be part, come and join, come and be part, come and partake. That's the meaning of that name. So even the children that will be born will start giving them that name, Biafra. We will not stop until we find the reason why you keep having nightmare whenever we mention this name. Until we find the reason why the British keep being sleepless whenever they hear this name. Until we find the reason why you want to make sure that this name goes into extinction. There are so many African countries that were sent into extinction by the West, by the Europeans. Countries like Cottage and so many others. Biafra was also sent into extinction, but it has refused to go. Why can't you read the handwriting on the wall? And somehow you believe you can silence the people. You believe you can silence them. You believe you can close their mouth. You believe you can seal their lips. And let me tell you something you have to know. If you are deceived or somehow you believe that the present generation Igbos are scared to repeat or rewrite the script or replay the script of 1967, then you need to think again. If you think that the new generation Igbos, that the new generation Biafrans are scared to repeat what happened in 1967, then you need to think again. This is my message this night. Nnamdi Kanu cannot denounce Biafra. It's not possible. He cannot renounce Biafra. Even if he does, even if he do, Biafra can never renounce him. A parent does not throw away a child. That is just how it is. So have this at the back of your mind, that Biafra is an ideology, Biafra is a spirit, and you can't kill it. It has refused to die. So Rex with this. See you in my next video.